Good evening, everybody. Good night. It's just after midnight, and I'm about to go to bed. Right after I wash my face again. Still have my makeup on. But I just wanted to make a really quick little gratitude post. Was thinking very seriously about it while I was laying there, and I just thought, how grateful I really am for all the opportunities, all the people, even the opportunities I haven't taken over the years, for all the people over the years, like, for a lot of my life, there's been, it's never, no one's ever given me anything massive. I'm not handed anything, but I've always had someone there to be able to just grab my hand and just pull me that little bit along. Whether it's just a couple of bucks, whether it's somewhere to stay for a little while, while I was looking for jobs. I've done that before. I've had someone let me stay with them while I started work until I could get the house sorted. So these sort of things, make just the world of difference. But I want to be a bit more specific. So I wanted to say how grateful I am to my daughter, my eldest daughter, first of all. I wanted to say I'm super grateful. Is that coming off? I really need to wash my face. That looks terrible. I don't know what I did to that. Anyway, so I'm extremely grateful to my daughter, because if it wasn't for her having inherited a estate, for us to stay, we wouldn't even have anywhere to stay right now. Why does it look like I have a black eye? I need to wash my face. So yeah, I'm super, super grateful to my daughter, for a place to stay for a while we were sorting this out. I'm actually really grateful to the fact that I live in a lucky country. At the moment, it's a struggle and everybody's having a hard time, and it feels like our country's being run into the ground. But there are still some things about it. Being born here is still pretty damn advantageous. One of the little things, I've been on benefits for a little while, I've been on Centrelink benefits for a little while, so when I do go back to work, like obviously I am, when I declare my income this week and let Centrelink know that I'm earning again, I have these working credits. Like, if you're Australian, you understand. If you haven't been on Centrelink, maybe you don't. But so what that means is that the first lots of my pay, the first probably couple of pays for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 fortnights, I won't actually have anything taken out of my Centrelink pay. So I'll still get a full Centrelink pay for a couple of weeks, which is really, really good because starting work is always really quite expensive. So that helps me pay back some of the money, because the next person I'm super grateful to is my mother. Just helping with a few extra costs for, to get us here, helping me pay for the car, even though it's still stuffed. Which brings me to the next person, and obviously I'm super grateful to my mum for other reasons too. But the next person, of course, would be Barb, whose home I'm currently staying in, whose car I'm currently driving. I can't say enough about her. She's a wonderful, amazing person in so many ways. She has her own story, which I won't tell because it's not my story to tell. Really grateful to the person who, I don't know if I should even say her name, but Kayla. I'm really grateful to Kayla for her connections to the job I've got, because it wasn't just, her saying, oh, hey, hi, let's give this chick a go, or whatever. She has actually spoken to management, and her family is fairly close to the owners. So, absolutely insanely grateful to Kayla for, helping me out with that. And I also found out tonight from her mother that she had even been asking around some of her other connections in the area where I am, and she'd been asking around for houses for me. So, but obviously they didn't have connections for that. But I didn't know she'd been doing that too. So that's really nice to know that she was still, doing that too, trying to look out for me in that way. That's amazing. I do have a little bit of little notes in front of me, so I don't forget to thank anybody or be grateful for anybody. Really grateful, of course, to my closest friends who have just always been super supportive of me. Leanne, Naomi, Sherry, my 3 besties since forever. Good friendships, long friendships, and awesome people. And so super grateful to have those sort of people in my life that I can just talk to, turn to, that are supportive, that, that also help out in random ways. And, this isn't to say that I don't help other people. Of course I do, but that's not my place to be thankful for. That's up to other people to decide whether they want to be grateful for me. Personally, I'm grateful for all of these other people. Also, just in general, anybody else who has just given me a hand or a little, step or a little helpful, anything along the way, I'm super grateful to those people too. I don't know if one little thing, has made a difference to me. The person that has done it probably doesn't even realise the impact it's had. So putting that out there, I'm grateful for them too. And even if they don't get this message or understand that it's for them, I'm hoping that the universe will let them know. I'm hoping that God will bless them in some way, because He knows. He knows who I'm talking about. He knows all the people, even if I forgot to. Definitely, very, very importantly, I'm super grateful for my babies, my children, just for existing. I'm grateful for my doggies. Wonderful little creatures that just love us unconditionally. Most importantly, I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful to God. It took me a long time to even say these things out loud. I've always believed in God. I've always had some faith. But it's only recently I've really started to sort of, embrace that. So I'm very grateful for God. I'm very grateful to God for all these people that He has placed into my life. And all the blessings and all the grace and the fact that so many things, it's always been a struggle, but so many things could have been so much worse. I'm grateful for so much. And so lastly, just to wrap that up, it does take a real lot of hard work to reach your goals, but sometimes the hard work just isn't enough, and especially these days, everybody's struggling. Everything's hard everywhere, even in the lucky country. It's hard. It's not easy. So these days people need a support network a lot more than ever before. Obviously this is the whole point of my goal, is I want to get to that position to provide that support network for other people who don't have it, have never had it, or just don't have people that can support them in the way that they need. Some people don't even have one person in their network. Other people have a bunch of people that love and support them, but they can only offer emotional support because they don't have anything to offer themselves. And that's my plan, to create a support network for everybody. Generate their stepping stones, fulfill their dreams. And I owe it to the people who have helped me. I owe it to my kids. I owe it to myself. I owe it to God. And everyone deserves a support network. Everyone deserves support to pursue their dreams. So that's how I'm going to say thank you. That's how I'm going to say thank you to everyone for creating that and providing that. And especially the big man. Especially him. So yeah, that's just my little rave about my gratitude and how grateful I am. So I'm off to bed. Wash my face and go to bed. Good night.